Alright guys, so now we're going to do the details of our head, which in this case it's his face and his ears. So we will do that by using a tool called extrude. So basically what we will do is we will extrude the face inwards and we will extrude his ears outwards. So let's get right into it. First we go into front view, we go into edit mode, and the first thing I want you to do is to deactivate the subdivision surface by clicking this icon right here. What this will do is that the subdivision surface modifier is still there, but we won't be able to see it in the display for a moment. And the reason I do this is because I want to know if I need more geometry for his face in particular. And in this case I do, because these vertices right here, for example, it's gonna let me create this curve right here, same as this loop cut right here, but we are missing a loop cut right here. So we're gonna do that first. We're gonna create another loop cut, put it like there. And now what I want you to do is to go into side view, and we're gonna select these faces right here, and I'm gonna hide them pressing H. So I do not modify any of the geometry that I have right here. I'm gonna only modify whatever I have on the front part of his head. Alright, so now I go into front view again. I'm gonna select the faces that I will think that will create the face. So for example, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one right here. It kind of has the shape that we need, so we're gonna grab that. We're gonna go into side view and we're gonna press E in order to extrude. So we press E, and when we do that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna slide it to like the inward part of his head. You see that by dragging just the mouse. And if I want to leave it like here, for example, I just click and I created an extrusion. I'm gonna show it. So now you can see there is like a hole that will be his face. One thing that I want you to do is to create another loop cut, but right here, like at the beginning of the extrusion, so the edges are not missed. I'm gonna explain later, but we're gonna create another loop cut right here. And now, this is very squared, so now I'm gonna activate again our subdivision surface. And you see that this doesn't look right, and that's because the subdivision surface is not enough for us to see it smooth. So we're gonna make another level. So this is right now at 1, so we're gonna put it at 2. So now you see it's much better. You can see that this line right here is very defined, and that's because we have that loop cut right there, the one that we just did. If I delete this, don't do it, but if I would delete this, look, I wouldn't have the definition at the edge, which I want. So I'm gonna go back and leave it there. Alright, so now we have his face done. And now we're gonna go into his ears. So we're gonna go into side view, and we're gonna press Alt H in order to make everything reappear. These faces right here that we had hidden. So let's press Alt H and everything will reappear. Now we're going to X-ray mode. What we're gonna do, we're gonna create 2 loop cuts in order to create more geometry to have his ear done. So we're gonna press Control R. I'm gonna put it there, around there, and another one in this side, just like that. And you can move these vertices a little bit by pressing G twice. We can move across the edge without messing the actual shape. So press G twice, G twice. So like we don't miss the shape that we already had. Like it slides across the edge. just like that. And now we're gonna grab these faces right here and we're gonna do the same. We're gonna go into front view and we are going to extrude upwards. So press E and you make the extrusion. Let's put it down a bit. And that's basically it. Now I'm gonna go into side view again, and here I'm gonna scale it up so like it matches more the actual shape. Scale it y-axis. I'm gonna try to move these vertices a bit so like the shape is a little bit better. Something like that. And now we're gonna check this without the X-ray mode. And it seems quite alright. Maybe these right here, these vertices, I'm gonna put it a little bit out. Just like that. And maybe these right here, I'm gonna put it down a bit. Just a bit. These two. Okay, so let's leave it like that. Now we have the face and the ears. So that's it for this video. In the next one, we're gonna finish the other details of the head, and I'll see you then.